Alright, here we go. Welcome back, everyone. We have a new update with rewritten. So we're just going to go in here, the task force hideout, see what's waiting for us. Well, first things first, though, I do have these two things to hand in from last time that I've been holding on to them since I finished the sleuth stuff months ago. But I know why we're all here. We're all here for that one laugh. Everyone's going straight for the 140. Everyone wants that nice round number. That's something we all want. I'm not even picking up any other tasks at the moment. I'm just going straight for the 140. But let's see what I Spy has to say. Is that so? Well, I'll certainly get on this news best I can. Is it dough? Get it, dough, dear. Anyway. Let's just drop down. Oh, yeah, sure, this works. Alright, can you give me anything else? Nope, maybe not. Okay, so let's head on down. I'm just jumping all over the place. Alright, so this thing is really cool. Something new that they just released here. It's called the Gimmick. Gimmick. I think you just kind of walk up to it like I'm doing here, and it just kind of flips the activity or whatever the monitor is showing. And it might show different parts of the hideout. It might show current field offices. It might even show where a future one might be dropping pretty soon. For some reason, we have the tube technology to anticipate the COG's next move in terms of field offices. So that's very fascinating. We're happy to learn that at least. Now, there are different ways to get going about this, but you all know me. I'm more of a handle the stamp part. Yeah, I've said that right. The stamp part first, and then just kind of move on and do the various rank ups afterward, building our way up to what we need. I mean, I don't know if that's the quote correct way of doing it. I just kind of like taking care of all the stamp tasks first, get those out of the way, mainly because they seem to be the more extensive or more labor intensive, or I don't want to say longer, but they definitely require a little more work than the rank ups, in my opinion. I just find them a lot, the rank ups at least, just a lot easier to do. Which is why I hold off for them for later on. Get the heavy lifting out of the way. And on that note, we do need to try and find this building. But don't worry, I will find it at some point. Don't mind me just kind of wandering through. Also, don't mind me just walking halfway there, then checking. So let's head on to another district. So at the time I'm recording this, it's the day after It really, so technically, like, when they released the tasks and for Smasher Set and opened the game back up, it was at about uh, like midnight almost practically. And at that point, I was, not going. Yeah, I figured just do a fresh start in the morning. So that's why I call it technically like the day after. It's within the 24-hour period of them releasing it that I'm starting this recording here, but I did wait a little bit. I waited a few hours till I, got up the next day, so to speak, and then just felt a lot more refreshed and ready to go for this. Speaking of stuff that's ready to go, I think I found a building that I need that's not taken over. My cogs. So on that note, we're definitely jumping in here. We're getting on this. All right, so I'm willing to bet you want me to buy some magic beads from you or something. Or perhaps maybe collect the magic beads from the cogs. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of magic beads I need to be collecting. But thankfully, though, it does say anywhere, which is important to note. So you could do, field offices, VPs, really anything like that. Anywhere where you can find a ton of cell bots. That'll work perfectly. Now, given the tasks that I have, I think I am going to start with a VP, though. I know I have some tasks here and there, but I do think this might be a good place to start to at least ease us into it. And I did join a group in the meantime, so here I am. And I will see you guys in just a moment at the conclusion of this VP, and I'll let you know how this goes. All right, hey everyone, welcome back. So yeah, that worked out really well. Got Sophie squared out of it. Very straightforward VP. People enjoyed the jokes as always. My puns that I have spread far and wide. So let's head on back to the hideout and see what we can get, because this is the task for 140 laugh. There's got to be more to this, So we defeated the cogs in the Cellbot Tower, which is essentially asking you to defeat a VP. But yeah, you gotta know there's a lot more to it than just this, I'd imagine. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Jump, nope. I thought I hit the control key, but I did not, apparently. Or at least I didn't hit the control key in time, maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, okay, yes, the key does work. Alright. So I am sorry, but I do like to read the dialogue. A little bit at least. Get a good sense of what we're doing, where we're at. And plus they also tell some good jokes sometimes too. So we do have a good sense of where we're going next with these. I mean, this is a fairly straightforward where we need to go. So we are going to try and take on some field offices. It's really going to be very helpful, especially considering all four of them kind of go together all nicely. It's just a matter of finding one that might work best. as much as I love 3 stars, they are such a reward eater most of the time. All right, so here's a new feature I found. So I'm going to save this as my setup. And then in all future instances, I can press the load button, and that gag preset should automatically be filled the way I like it. New feature that just came out with the new update. Very nice. Very much like it. Nobody will be gagging anymore, trying to get the right gags. It's just a simple kind of press a couple buttons and you're good to go. You're set off. So why did I was just in the gag shop. What was I doing? Alright, so yeah, we do have a group going. We're at field offices, so we're definitely going to take care of that. But I do just want to say too, though, phenomenal job with getting the presets. You know, that's a feature that a lot of people are very glad that's implemented from what I'm hearing, and I'm also very happy too. Oh man, so many cash bots surrounding the field office. Cash bot. Time to cash in on this. Does make you wonder though what the cash bots will be getting their own field offices. Or whether there's going to be enough field space in there for them. But yeah, this seems to be a good group going here, so we're going to take on field office. First field office since the most recent update, so we will see how this goes. We have any good gag tracks to start. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm dropless, but I will let you know how this goes in just a moment. Oh yeah, we're right here at the danger zone. Talk about getting fired up. One person did crash. That's one thing I've noticed with a lot of... Okay, we have a 10-minute warning. We have a 10-minute warning now, so that's fine. But we did have one person, like... I don't know if the correct term is disconnect or crash, but they like somewhere between the battle and minigame that happened. So like they were fine with the battle, but then they went into the second minigame and disconnect or crash or whatever. And now here we are at the boiler. But yeah, this boiler is certainly turning into an inferno. With the way the attacks are going. On the bright side, we're almost at the end. You can see the boilers in red. And so is my laugh. Oh, this is going to be toontastic. Also, look at my juggling skills. I don't even have to face them anymore. I can just juggle right from here. I don't even have to move. Buff tune-up. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't think they did, if it's what I'm thinking of. I think it's just a matter of because we have 3 instead of a typical 4 tunes set up here, that they get more per tune-up used, if that makes sense. So in other words, the number of that's associated with, you know, the tune-up gag you're using is a overall comprehensive type thing, whereas like everyone gets, if it's successful, everyone's laugh that they gain totals that amount. So in other words, if you have just 2 tunes and you're using a juggle, as opposed to 3 tunes you're healing with tune up, the 2 are going to receive more per because it totals a bigger amount, if that makes sense. We're trying something here. The key is you want to try and damage them all in the round if possible. And this worked out perfectly. Alright, here we go. We're on fire. Time to extinguish the flames with some water. And one more should do it. Perfect timing too, because now I believe that's the 5-minute warning. Now this field office needs a new fireplace. But yeah, that tune-up bug really is something. It's really funny to watch because it affects every tune, but you can only see it if it's your tune. That's how you only see the effect. But it is occurring to everyone. Just a matter of what you can actually see, but it is funny. It's like, I don't even have to move, I have some bad skills. And this is going to be so cool because if we wait around just a couple minutes, we're going to be able to see a field office collapse. This was the last. Let me find the counter. Yeah, there we go. Since this is the last instance of it, you know, it had already been defeated, the last annex, but thankfully we still have that time to uh, defeat it if we get it done in that time. So thankfully we had that 10-minute warning and then the 5-minute warning. And you can really start to tell because when it does that animation, that's the start of the decline of the field office. And we're back to normal. Okay, so that was faster than I thought. That's pretty cool. So, let's see where we're at. Another field office done. This one, we're not going to have the opportunity to see it collapse. Still a lot more to go, but this was another smooth sailing group. We did well, and we all survived. Nobody crashed. Always love when, you know, all four are able to complete it. So now let's head on back and see what we can do, because we have quite a few to turn in, I think. Well, at least a couple. We do have a couple tasks to kind of hand in and see where we're at. Yeah, because they both kind of incorporated similar concepts about defeating various, you know, mega movers. I wonder if these mega movers can help move my apartment. Move all the boxes out of my house. Wow, that was relatively easy. Speaking of moving, I'm moving on up to 140. I must say, though, that was relatively easy for it being the task for 140. I don't know. There was just so much more build up to it. Not complaining, though, because I'm at 140. I love that. I just get to go up there and drop straight down. So now let's see what we have. Okay, so we have a couple places to go visit, it looks like. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Just run it on a log. That's the other nice thing about these tasks too, is that, you know, you get to go back to old playgrounds and meet shopkeepers you didn't even know existed. The flying pie. The pie in the sky, so to speak. What do we need to do here for you? How may I assist you today? Alright, so that's not so bad. And then we have a task up in the Berg. I said that with way too many R's. I definitely said that with more than 3 R's. Berg. And everyone remembers this task. Well, from when you were in the Berg, at least, if you know what I'm talking about. And now they have it here again as part of a Cellbot field office task. So we got a lot of stuff to do. So I will see you in just a moment after I complete some of this more stuff. So yeah, nothing really exciting happened, just, pretty standard, straightforward, just kind of taking care of some stuff. So now let's see what we have to hand in. We're going somewhere in here. There seems to be a crowd forming. I don't know, I'm going somewhere in here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's start with Ripley, actually. Okay, so that's awesome. We got that all taken care of. And these two are actually not here. So I should probably... Yeah, I should probably go take care of these first before grabbing a new one here, so that way I can at least try and see if I can get something that lines up with these. So far, so good. I will say, to the credit of these tasks, and me not necessarily knowing what goes with what, there's a pretty good synergy among these tasks. But for now, I must focus on the task at hand. Passing by so many trees, aren't they just tremendous? Okay, I'm back. I'm here to give you some more info, and I want to hear a response right from the horse's mouth. Yeah, if I remember correctly, in this district, that other building was not accessible. So now I'm just trying a different district. Hopefully this one has the building that's available and ready to go. This is the way. The Walrus Way, that is. Okay, yeah, not bad at all. I just gotta go up this ramp and stand on this platform, and I'm very glad to see you again. You might be laughing, but these tasks are getting to be unbearable. Man, I really fell right there from where I was. Talk about a drop-down menu. Am I right? Let's do this. Stamp power. Yeah, let's do this one more stamp power. traveling all over the Toon world just to collect stamps. Alright, well, I'm here. Hey, how are you doing? Long time no see. So yeah, you see that gimmick there in the background. It's pretty cool, actually. I know I mentioned it before, but I really do like it. I'm heading somewhere this way. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, this is also very cool, I must say. Just seeing a fisherman, or, you know, a fisher person, fisher tune, or however you want to call the NPC. Uh, it's very cool that they are now incorporated into the task line here. It's just very neat. So much cardio just by pressing the forward arrow. Who would have thought? Hey, I have a question for you. What happens when you have a bad hair day? Get it? Hair, grab it. Your building might say goofball, but I'm the real goofball here. So, before I forget to, yes, clothing items. It only took me about a half hour to go collect clothing items. Maybe because I forgot to do this before. This is pretty cool. Got some nice items from here. That's pretty neat. I do like the slacks, I will say. I love the Jelly Bean shorts even more. Wait a minute, did I get sleuth overalls? So there are two different pairs of overalls I'm taking it. I'm just trying to see the big difference because one has like that, the ones I'm wearing at least have like the purple bar going, you know, horizontally across the bottom, whereas the ones in the mailbox do not. Guessing that's really the only difference. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, though, I have some more tasks to handle, so I will see you guys in just a moment for some more fun. Oh man, another intense battle ensues. That's okay though, because we definitely had enough to finish off the boiler here. So this is actually kind of funny. You see the mover and shaker, that's a phantom cog. We destroyed. Wow, phantom cog beats everything, even the boiler. Goes right through. But yeah, we defeated that cog a few rounds ago actually, and it the mover and shaker just been still standing there, kind of regardless anyway. So it's been really funny. And then, yeah, is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. But oh man, you feel bad for someone who yeah, has to gain back a lot of level 7s because you figure they may have gone sad in a previous field office, which I think was the case here. So, but definitely we definitely pulled through this one. But yeah, the Phantom Cog, I had to show that, the end part of that at least, because it was amazing because, you know, cause the remote was used on the mover and shaker, and then enough damage was taken, and it was about, if my math is right, the damage took it to 3 beyond what the maximum 8 HP, I guess, would be for the cogs. For that cog specifically. So I'm not sure what what triggers a phantom cog, if it's specific to a certain remote or what. But that was still very funny, because it was gone and then it just came back the next turn. It's like, okay, that's fine. We will just only deal with 3 cogs then. The remaining turns, but it was only for like just a couple turns total. So not bad at all. And, oh, come on, fight me. Come on, bro. But no, as you can see, I still have quite a few more of these cogs to fight, because I need just a couple more. Let's see if I can get this. The last few are going to be the most difficult to recover, I think. Personally, you know. Oh, items recovered. Okay, we got a magic bean. So we're 10 to go. At this point, I must be asking myself if it's worth just doing a building, maybe. Luckily, there is a Cellbot invasion here, so it does work out where I get to at least do a couple of these. Maybe a building does work out better. Just a matter of using a few gags while I still have them. Items not recovered. That was not very magical. Okay, let's just go back to the playground, or I could just hit the actual playground itself. That's either way is fine. So yeah, let's gag up. Plus now we get to see the load feature, because I showed you the save before, where you get to save the preset of what you like. And it's so neat, so you just press the load button, hit OK, and it all goes back. So let's take on a building now, and let's see how this goes. We had one straggler kind of just now getting out of the elevator. Yes, no context, just yes. Are you kidding me? All that? I just got 3? These magic jelly beets, they're probably the disappearing kind. That's probably why I'm not encountering as many here. While I'm here, just get some free laugh back. I would call this a life hack, but it's more like a laugh hack. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So let's hand this to you. Okay, so a water spout. So this has given me a lot to consider. Where's a water spout? And there's only one place for me that comes to mind. I'm thinking it's at Acorn Acres. That's the only place, because it's a geyser, but a geyser is technically a water spout. Water spouts out of it, technically. First, I should check on this task, though, just to make sure I don't need to do anything else here. But yeah, that's the only place that comes to mind. And if it's not there, I'm just gonna run all over Toon Creation looking for it. But whenever I saw water spout, that was the hint, I believe. I would hope that's the hint. Alright, here we are. Ciabatta them at the store. You know, this bread, ciabatta rolls. Anyway. The very least I could do is make a bread joke. Wait a minute, why was I going here again? Is there somewhere else I needed here? Oh, right. Toon Hall. For more info. Yeah, so Googly Boogly told me about a water spout. You're also telling me about water spout. Again, I'd imagine it's here. Is it this way? Which way's the geyser? Oh, awesome. This, and you can already see the package. Yep, that's it. That has to be it. Oh, I just missed it. If it fills the sky with tiny droplets, then I would have really missed it. You know, M-I-S-T, missed. No, anyone? Anyway, though. So yeah, so you just kind of stand here in the middle, wait for it to go off. Doesn't take that long. Very simple, very nice. Do a little dance in the waterfall, or geyser, or water spout, or name it to your heart's content. I'm guessing we're going back to Looney Labs, but it's Googly Moogly that wants to hear the final report. That's what I'm guessing from all this. If I had to guess. Oh, okay, so I guess before I go back, I need to show Flippy. That's right, here you are. It's a road map. It's not even drawn on a road. How about that? So yeah, you just kind of take this back here. And head on down here. And what we will find... Here you are. I love the different trajectories of the O, where it's like, oh, oh, ooh. All right, but yeah, that's kind of fun. So, okay, I'm taking a screenshot of this. The giggle grade. Get it? Giggle. I need to use that as my own rating system. The giggle grade. Alright, so now, yeah, we're just going to try and splice this up as nicely as possible, just trying to run over to places that we need to go see. Passing by the HQ, very boatiful, you know, boat, beautiful, boatiful, something like that. And yeah, we'll see what everyone has to say. We're going to start wrapping up this episode since we're getting on the log end here. Okay, now we're talking. I'm liking watermelon. Alright, let's go get some fruit. So yeah, you do have to play the minigame for this one. Very nice. Alright, next stop to visit. Right over here. Photo Cynthia, we're going to need some sunlight and a photographer, or maybe at least a camera. Alright, so that's not bad. Pretty standard. Help with the field office and boiler and such. Had to go to another district to get back to this one, but here we are. Here they are. They're very magical. Now, as long as I don't have to climb up the magic beanstalk, we should be pretty squared away. Am I right? Pretty awesome. Get the spawn right up here. Head on down. And up and away I go. We're on a roll. So yeah, halfway done with the stamp part of it at least. very awesome. And this is kind of what we have left task-wise to get halfway there. So let's see if we can pick up another stamp. Cyan, I sure can. Let's see, are they talking currently? Okay, no, they're not, so I think I can. Okay, perfect. Yes, gimmick, we've been talking about it. Very gimmicky. Okay, yes, I'm not going to remember. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to remember what that stands for. See, this is why we record things, so we remember what acronyms stand for. It's so cool. You just kind of walk up to it, and it lets you know what's there. Again, pretty cool stuff. So yes, we do have various, field offices to defeat, but I think it, somewhat, better place to start just kind of complete this aspect of it is to try and get that mini game done. Catch some fruit. I forget what fruit is at Daisy Gardens. First things first, we're going to see how long it takes to get to it. How many minigames that is. So this is minigame 1. I do enjoy this game. Not so much when it lags. And the key is trying to remember where things were beforehand. If you have a system in mind, where you just go over to yourself and just kind of try to remember where things are, that's certainly the best way to try and do it. And everyone has their own unique system too, so, there's not one system that works better than another. I know that sounds maybe one of these two. There we go. And mine certainly, not 100% accurate. Not bad, though. I still need to try to get a perfect score on this at some point. I still need to try to do that. I like that game. Oh, awesome. Here we go. Okay, so catching game. So it looks like we have... I didn't catch what... Are those pairs, maybe? If I catch them in 2, they would definitely be pairs then. It's always so difficult trying to avoid the cogs, especially if they're walking right into you as you're trying to catch what you need. I think I need 20 of these, which there should be at least 20 that fall from here. So I do have the opportunity. Got it. We are good to go. Got a perfect 22. Let's dance. So this is actually very nice. So you head on to the salad bar. Not a lot of walking, which I like. Only there was like a place, like you got on like a conveyor belt that just walked you directly where you needed to go. But here, it's just like the very first stop, which is very nice. Alright, and I only need to fish out 5 of these during Fish Bingo. Wonder whose idea it was to put salad ingredients in a pond. Do they taste better? More importantly, how do I fish them out? It's not like these salad ingredients have mouths and then they just bite the hook or something. Or the bait. Regardless, though, we handled that as cool as a cucumber, so we're ready to hand these back in. Here you are. Alright, so now we gotta go talk about a pizza. That sounds really good. I could go for a salad and pizza right now, actually. Now that I think about it, that does sound pretty good. Made me so hungry I passed by the building. I'm looking for the perfect pizza. But yes, I'm going to take care of all of this next time. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much, everyone.